So, after weeks and weeks of training, all the hard work is done and you're about to run the London Marathon. Here I am in Greenwich Park, just around the corner from the start line. It's going to be a fantastic day and you are in for an absolute treat, the best day ever. And you're going to want to remember how it all went. And what better way of capturing the memories than nailing your race day photos? Now, I have three types of race day photos. Ones where I look like I'm definitely flying, ones where I look like I'm trying, and ones where I look like I'm dying. It helps to know where the photographers are. And good news is, every year they seem to be in the same place. So here's a quick video on how to nail your race day photos for the London Marathon. Okay, so the first place you're going to be able to get your photograph taken is at mile 7. This is at the Cutty Sark. It's in Greenwich, right at the end of mile 7. You'll come into Greenwich, you'll be running down Romney Road. You'll pass the Queen's House, which is a big Georgian building on your left. You'll see the two domes of the old Royal Naval College on your right-hand side. You'll turn right and you'll see the ship right in front of you. Now, stay on the right-hand side here. There's a photographer on the right and you'll get a great photo of this iconic landmark and you looking relatively fresh at this point. Also look out for the BBC camera on a big boom. The BBC like to film runners running around the Cutty Sark. A couple of our charity runners got caught on camera here last year. Further along, you get to mile 9, 2 miles down the road. You run down Lower Road, you get to Surrey Quays, you turn right, and you'll see a big Tesco on your left-hand side. You pass the Tesco's, you turn left, heading up towards the Printworks, and you'll see the mile 9 marker. Stay in the middle of the road here, and look out for the photographer who is on your right-hand side. Now, next up is the iconic Tower Bridge. Now, you are going to want this one. As you come onto the bridge, just soak up the atmosphere because the crowd here is incredible. Stay on the right-hand side. You normally see a BBC TV camera interviewing runners. Maybe you can photobomb someone. If you're running for a charity, look out for your charity cheer stations. They're normally located on both sides of the bridge. But as you get to the middle of the bridge, when you see the second tower, get into the middle of the road and find some space. As you come off the bridge, the photographer is right in the middle of the road and you'll get a fantastic picture of you running across Tower Bridge. Next up is actually mile 19. It's a while and it's on Canary Wharf. So you come onto the Canary Wharf estate, you run past all of the big skyscrapers, and right at the end of the estate, you'll see the Barclays building. Now, as you pass the Barclays building, look out for the photographer on your left-hand side. Only 150 meters away is actually the 19-mile marker. You run through the 19-mile marker and you'll be on a ramp going down. If you look to your left, you'll see that there's Billingsgate Market, but the photographer is on the right-hand side. So look out for that one as you come off the Canary Wharf estate. You then run along the highway back into Tower Hill. You run past the Tower of London on your left-hand side. And as you come over the brow, heading down towards Lower Thames Street at the end of mile 23, just before the mile 24 marker, are photographers on the left and the right. Stay in the middle of the road here and you'll get a great photo of you running down towards mile 24. End of mile 24, beginning of mile 25, you'll run through the Blackfriars Underpass, also known as the Tunnel. Here, the photographers are on the right-hand side, but also look out for the BBC camera. They love filming runners coming out of the tunnel, going into the embankment. You'll then run along the embankment, you'll get to the Houses of Parliament, and you'll turn right. Big Ben will be on your left, and the photographers are on the right-hand side. So stay to the right as you turn into Parliament Square. You'll see Big Ben on your left-hand side. Stay on the right-hand side. Further on down the road, only about 100 meters or so, is a new photo point. Well, it's an old one, but it's come back for the first time in ages. Big Ben's been wrapped in scaffolding until earlier this year. Stay on the right-hand side here, and you'll get a great photo of you running with Big Ben in the background. But there are photographers on both sides. If you don't manage to get over to the right, stay on the left and you'll get a picture of the Treasury on one side and Big Ben on the right hand side. Then you get further along into the end of mile 26 onto Birdcage Walk. This is when you start seeing the countdown markers, 800 metres, 600 metres, 400 metres to go. Photographers are on the left-hand side here, so look out for them as you come into the final straight. Now, as you get into the end of mile 26, there is no mile 26 marker. Instead, there is this gantry. And when you see this gantry and it says only 385 yards to go, wipe the snot, the sweat, the tears, the blood, whatever it is on your face. Make sure that you look around you and move away from runners that you do not want to have in your finish line photo. So find some space here when you see this sign. You'll turn right into the final corner. Into the last corner, you come onto the Mall, look at where the Buckingham Palace is, stay to the right-hand side. There's a photographer on the right taking a photograph of you right opposite where the Victoria statue is. And then you are into the home straight, the Mall. Photographers are on both sides, so make sure you're looking like you're running well. Make sure you've got a big smile on your face. There are photographers everywhere. They're on both sides, and they're even sat in front of the finish line gantry taking a photograph of you with Buckingham Palace in the background. This is going to be your finish line photo, so smile like a lunatic. Look like you're enjoying yourself. You are about to finish the London Marathon. So there are the photography points. Remember to smile, put your arms up in the air, give a hang loose maybe, or a double thumbs up, or a victory sign, whatever your photo pose is. You'll want to make sure that you get these iconic photos to capture the memories of your race day. So that's it. Hopefully that gives you an idea of where to spot the photographers on the London Marathon route so you can nail your race day photos and you'll have some great memories of the day. On the day, start slowly, do it your way. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing around you. It's your race, your pace. Just do it your way. And really just enjoy it. Absorb the atmosphere. It's absolutely incredible. And the crowd are going to carry you. Once you get to that finish line, you're going to want to do it all over again. Good luck to you, and I'll see you at the finish line.